Everyone knows me for playing bingo. But do you want to know what I do outside of bingo? Take a wild ride with me on my crusade of life. Hey, why not? Okay, so someone said, this is funny, you stay busy, but you're not busy because you're at bingo. Okay. So let me kind of run through a whole day or even a week with me. And I actually am going to do a vlog about this as well, so you can kind of see everything going on. But a typical day, I wake up about 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Before my mom had her heart attack, I would wake up about 10:30 or 11. Sometimes 12 if I went to midnight bingo. And then that's when my day will start. But well, now my day is starting a little differently. So, tomato. I wake up, I go to the restroom, wash my face, do my business, all of that. And then I sit down and try to eat breakfast. Sometimes I don't get breakfast. Sometimes I just grab something and I go out to the boutique. When I go out to the boutique, first thing I do is check my emails. Heather actually pretty much runs my contact at thebingoaddict.com email address, but I also have Confessions of a Bingo Addict at gmail.com, and I have my personal email accounts, right? So I go through all my emails, answer as many emails as I can. The next thing I do, I check for conference calls, any meetings, Zooms, or anything like that. On a typical normal week, I have about 6 to 7 Zoom calls within that 5 days. That's a typical one. And the Zoom calls consist of either new products for my shop, beta products and beta testing for products for my shop, me meeting and having Zoom calls with various bingo halls who want me to either promote for them, post things for them, or attend some of their events, or consulting, because a lot of you don't know that I do consult not only bingo halls, but anything related to bingo, or I still do small consulting jobs for different like management things. Okay, so I charge for that, but that's a whole nother, this has nothing to do with bingo, but I still do that. So that's what my conference calls and my Zoom calls all contain. The next thing I check are my orders for my shop. So I like to see, the sun is driving me crazy. I like to see how many orders I got, what level we're on as far as my sales, because my goal is typically to make within that month, I average 15 to 20 grand depending on how many sales or how many new shirts or new products that I bring out. That's what my store brings in. So I like to look at that, and then I also look at all my data for my store. So I look at how many new customers, do I need to get over? No. How many new customers I have, how many old customers returned, and all of that. So that's what I typically do, just the first like hour that I'm awake. Then I'm checking text messages on 3 different phones now. I don't know how anyone got this number that I'm on now. I don't know how y'all got that number, but the number is there. So I check my business phone and my personal phone, and now this phone. Then I gotta go through and check DMs. I probably have not caught up with DMs from 2 months ago yet, because I have DMs on Instagram, I have DMs on Facebook Messenger, I have DMs on LinkedIn, I have DMs on, of course, TikTok, and I'm missing one. Oh, Discord and WhatsApp. I forgot about WhatsApp. So I have all of those DMs. So as I'm going through that, now I have to check on to make sure my bills are paid, make sure my mom is good. Even before she got sick, I always had to make sure she was good. I have to check on my nieces and nephews to make sure they're good. They're good with their school, lunch money, all of that stuff. And I haven't even started my day particularly off. So the next thing I do after doing all of that, it depends on if I am going to bingo or not. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, you're going to bingo, so you're not really, working. Yes, when I'm at bingo, I am at work. Okay, I need people to understand that. If I'm in a bingo hall, I am at work. And if you don't understand that, then that's on you. And I'm not saying, oh, it's because of I'm live. Even if I'm not live, I'm at work when I'm at bingo. Okay, especially my local halls. Okay, and when I travel, same thing. So depends on if I go to daytime. So if I go to daytime, I go to daytime. After daytime, that's when I decide whether or not I'm going to do a live stream to either run races for products or have a big sale. And also my sales are I usually have my sales set up in my notebook to know that, okay, on Mondays we're going to have this sale, Tuesdays we're going to have this sale, Wednesdays are always Wild Wednesdays, and I try to think of different ways to promote, whether we do spin the wheels, free Amazon cards, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I do. Now, usually on a Monday, I have to plan that whole week out. So I have to see if I'm going to bingo here, bingo there, I have a schedule, an actual schedule now, because at one point in time, my schedule was so crazy that I couldn't even keep up with my normal bingo schedule because I was traveling so much. It's another thing. I usually have to travel, so I have to always make sure that when these halls book me, that they book me on the right flights. They have to book me at the right hotels, make sure my rental car is done. So all my travel and lodging has to be checked. And I'm literally out of town, out of the month 3 to 4 times. And it's only 4 weekends in a month, okay? And that's, again, whether I am flying somewhere or driving somewhere, I have to make sure all my travel is done. So that's one thing I also have to do. So again, that's just the bingo part. I'm not even getting to my actual life, where I have friends and family who have different life events, weddings and baby showers and all that kind of stuff. So I have to actually plan that as well. Also, I do a lot of side jobs in consulting, again, for some bingo halls that I have to work with. So when I say I'm busy, I'm busy. And we haven't even gotten to more of my store. Like with my store, it's a lot more to do. I mean, you got to manage your products, look at inventory. You have to always keep coming up with different concepts. I work with designers, graphic designers. I work with people coming up with different product images. I have to work with not product images, I'm sorry. What is this? What are you doing? I hate traffic. It's just non-stop. And now when you add my mom into it, because she's now off until December, that I have to organize. Not only I already did her finances, but I also have to make sure that the physical therapists are coming in time. I got to make sure that the home health nurses are coming in time. I got to make sure that the insurance covers this, and I got to make sure that the co-pays are being paid. I got to make sure that her medical supplies are here. I have to make sure that the car is good, in which we are probably going to buy a new car, because my car is doing weird stuff. I'm still going to keep it, of course, but I would rather us have a better car for her. We got to think about different things with the household, making sure, like right now Jeff says that we need a new lawnmower, so I have to go buy a new lawnmower, and I don't even know how much a lawnmower costs, but he's going to handle that. But I just have to give that to him. Like, I have to do all of that budgeting just for the house, HOA fees and all that kind of stuff. It's not like it's a normal thing. Then I still have my own personal life, where I'm a college alumni, so I do a lot of alumni things. I can't do a lot of them because most of the time now, everything for the past like 3 or 4 years, well, actually 4 years, has been all bingo related stuff. So I have to manage that. I have to manage land that we own. I have to manage, a lot of people don't even know this. I own 2 different condos and a beach house. Like, it's a few of us together on the beach house in Virginia, but I own all of that, so I have to handle all of that. But y'all don't know that because I choose not to let you know certain perspectives or certain things about my life. You know what I want you to know. You don't know what you think you know. That's why I say, when people feel like oh, well, she doesn't have money, she's using her mom's Social Security. No, I'm not using any of that. We don't even need my mom. Well, actually, my mom doesn't get Social Security. She gets my dad's widow, whatever it's called. But she works, you know what I mean? So she has her own money as well. But I don't have to use my mom for anything. I set myself up because of who I am, and I've always been successful in my career. No, I have not always had the best jobs, but again, it's not about money when it comes to my jobs. I felt like 10 years ago, I was like, I'm not taking a job for the money. I'm taking a job for my brain to be like I don't want to be a director level anymore. I don't even want to be at a manager's level anymore. I would rather be a supervisor. That's when I was working in corporate America. And it was an easy job for me. I make my little 6 figures and then I roll out. Yes, I could have made more than that, but that's not success to me. Money is not success to me. And I said that, I think, earlier. It's all about, no, I didn't say that earlier. I said that in another video that I just recorded. Yeah, I forgot about that. Y'all will see that probably either before this one or after that one. I don't know. But success is not measured by money for me. It's all about me, my family, and my life. My family is successful. And I know I'm not saying my family is perfect, because my sister literally drives me insane. But my mom just had a successful surgery. That's success for me as far as my mom's health. My health. The only thing they say is I'm overweight. Okay, well, okay, cool. We understand that. I'm overweight. Whatever. But my health, my well-being, my spiritual perspective on life, all of that is success to me. I'm successful in those ways. I have family and friends surrounded by me who I trust, who I don't have to second guess anything anymore. So when I have my guard up, that's the reason why I can't be stressed anymore. Because again, my schedule is like, my schedule is like the most hectic thing in the world. And I mean, I could go on. We haven't even gotten to when I am out of town that I have to do this, and this. As an influencer, and I'm sure a lot of other social media influencers understand this, when we're on a job, we have to have and lead these roles to where some of us have to be professional, some of us don't. It just depends on what your niche is. But I always have to remain professional. So, and remember to advertise, and remember to say this, and remember, because certain things I have to say. Like if I go to a hall, let's just say I am visiting a hall. I'm gonna just say San Antonio, and that owner says, well, in your life, I want you to showcase the pull tabs, and I want you to showcase how big the hall is, but I also want you to keep stating what our prices are. I have to remember that and play bingo and talk to my audience and my viewers and manage my money, because sometimes I'm on a budget. You know what I mean? Because spending $1,200 and $1,300 one bingo session is insane to me, but I do it. I mean, that's what I do. And yes, I have the means to do so, but sometimes, like the other night, like we did the bet, and I actually went under. I didn't even spend $300, which I'm so proud of myself. But anyway, you have to remember certain things that you have to do throughout that. You know what I mean? And once my videos are uploaded to YouTube, they are there. I very seldom edit it. It's getting to the point now where I don't even edit out the music anymore, because like if it's a copyright, it's a copyright. It is what it is. My money is not based on my social media anymore. Like at one point in time, I was like, yeah, I got to get this money from TikTok. I got to get this money from YouTube. I got to get this money from Facebook, which is actually pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. But if they're not going to monetize one video because of the music, and I don't feel like going in there editing it out, then so be it. Like, it's fine. I have my shop, and I actually have the influencing that I'm doing. So I think I just rambled a little bit, but you kind of get the gist of it, of my schedule. So again, I will have a vlog when I have time to film it. I have a lot of content that that's another thing. So then I have to sit down and film content. So usually everything is content, but there are times where I just don't want a camera in my face while I'm sitting in the office. Now, actually in the office, I always have content because I have cameras in there that's facing me in different directions. So all that's content. I just need to edit it and upload it. So I really don't want to use an editor to do it, because I feel like I can do it myself, because I know my funny spots. I know what I want my viewers to see. So again, that's partial of my schedule, and this is a 15-minute video, so I think I'm going to be done with this one. I'll post it, and then I'm here to talk about another subject.